This is 7 National News, and in our top story, upon the directives of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and the Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, has instructed that urgent food and medical assistance be delivered to the people of Yemen. The citizens of the country are experiencing a huge shortage of food and medicines due to ongoing events. The Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan Foundation, which is supervising the relief operation, gave the first flight of the relief air bridge to Yemen, which will be followed by aid convoys by air and sea. That's before the holy month of Ramadan. His Highness Sheikh Dr. Abdulaziz bin Ali Al Nuaimi attended the conclusion of the 4th edition of the Sustainability Summer School, organised by the British University in Dubai, where 75 students took part from across UAE universities. The VIP guest for the closing ceremony, His Highness Sheikh Dr. Abdulaziz, widely known as the Green Sheikh, said that the world today is facing a number of environmental challenges, and it is the responsibility of the future leaders of tomorrow to show the world that a sustainable future is possible. His Highness advised students to not lose hope while facing criticism and apply their innovative project ideas by believing in them and using the right tools. He said that students seeking a sustainable future should first look beyond sustainability and design a model for building an abundance of resources. Talking about the innovative ideas showcased at the event, the Vice-Chancellor of the British University in Dubai said that all of the students' projects were impressive and showed a commitment to learn the concepts of sustainability, while also managing to showcase what they had learnt through their projects. Under this year's theme, Innovation for a Sustainable Future, the week-long event involved students grouped in 7 teams and were asked to think of sustainability and innovation design solutions to any of the economic, social or environmental issues facing the world today.
This session here, it is amazing to see the talented students who really invented ideas and thoughts. The traditional awareness is not just saying it or repeating it. It's something to show a model which is really can capture the attention. And I think sustainability is not just about just saving environment, it's beyond environment. As I mentioned, designing for abundance. And we have a lot of things we can see and a lot of things we cannot see. So we need more minds, we need more thoughts and more collaboration to do something better. And the basic definition of, from my point of view, of sustainability is doing or continuing doing things without stopping and doing good things.
Well, sustainability has always been a theme here at the British University in Dubai. Innovation is, we are also witnessing and practicing the year of innovation here in the country. So the university has started, 3 years ago, we started this kind of campaign, the school, in which we promote sustainability to students in the UAE. We wanted to link the sustainability, which is a theme that we always concentrate on, with the innovation that is a theme here in the country, put them together and bring the new generation, the students who are at the college level, to start thinking about sustainability and innovation at the same time. And we are having this kind of group coming from different universities here in the UAE, in which they starting to communicate with each other, bringing idea about sustainability, how to innovate in the area of sustainability and so on. The theme is to bring awareness to the community, to the students, and to promote sustainability on the long run.
The winning projects and their team members were duly awarded with trophies and certificates later on in the day, including the Best Team Leader, the Logo Redesign Competition and the Multimedia Competition.
Well, my project actually talks about global awareness. Sustainability is there since decades back, but people do not know much about it, or they misunderstand the real sustainability issue is. So the major things to enhance this is education and awareness. Education is more into governmental scope, so I decided to take the awareness part. we did a prototype for a model that may be developed later into a street signage, or it can be used in university seminars or workshops. It basically addresses the idea of the importance of the vegetation and how much we are destroying it now. We need to do two things. First, to stop destroying our environment, the deforestation, all the damage happening to the vegetation, and we need to give the earth space to recall its damaged resources.
The efforts made by the UAE in child protection and care have established the country both as a leader and a pioneer through a wide number of procedures, initiatives and legislations. Major General Dr. Nasser Al Nuaimi, the Secretary General of the Office of His Highness, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior, made the statement, underlining the Higher Committee's support for local and international efforts. In response to the directives of Lieutenant General His Highness Sheikh Saif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior, to establish the UAE as a cultural hub and one that is a role model in the region to reinforce child protection and safety. Major Dr. Mohammed Khalifa Al Ali, the Director of the Ministry of Interior's Child Protection Centre, also underlined the importance of the partnership between the centre and all institutions across the public and private sectors to improve child protection and develop the proper tools with the best international practices. He also called to expand education among community members, boosting their awareness in all areas related to child protection and implementing various initiatives and activities. Grade 6 to 12 students who have their final exams this third semester, which start on June the 14th, are not allowed to use or carry mobile phones or any electronic devices into examination halls. That's according to the general rules and directives issued by the Ministry of Education. According to local reports, the ministry stated that exam committees have to be vigilant and exam papers should be treated with confidentiality. In case of shortcomings or negligence in discharging the duties and responsibilities or violating the exam rules and regulations, legal action must be taken. The rules were reviewed and approved at an extensive meeting held earlier this week in the presence of officials from the Ministry of Education, the Director of the Evaluation and Exam Department, heads of exam committees and school principals. Grade 12 students will get a grace period of 15 minutes to enter the exam hall after the examination starts, and it is designed only for students who have an emergency reason. This will not be applicable to students who are inside the campus. The General Authority for Regulating the Telecommunications Sector, the TRA, has announced that it has considered the implementation of a new e-call system, making the UAE the first in the region to implement the initiative, which will automatically enable vehicles to call emergency services for help if and when involved in traffic accidents. According to a local daily, in order to ensure network readiness, TUV Rhineland Middle East examined the mobile networks and have confirmed that they are e-call ready. The TRA Acting Director General, Engineer Majid Sultan Al Mesmar, was quoted in the report as saying that this is a major milestone for the UAE and that the e-call system is here to save lives, as it reduces the time to alert rescue services due to its supreme location accuracy. He went on to say that the TRA is delighted to consider the introduction of the e-call system within the nation as an absolute necessity in order to drastically reduce the amount of deaths in road accidents and also to achieve the 2021 goal of 0 road fatalities. The TRA has allowed the TUV Rhineland Middle East, in cooperation with NAVCERT, which is a global e-call laboratory, to conduct an assessment testing the mobile networks operated by Etisalat and DO. The report results have confirmed that both networks are e-call ready. The survey covered over 5,000 kilometres of the UAE's roads, including all 7 emirates, the Western region and major highways. Etisalat and Do will also play an integral role in analysing the project and auctioning plans through the next phase of implementing the initiative. Over 100 wellness enthusiasts participated in the first ever Global Wellness Day celebrations earlier in Dubai today, under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, the Minister of Culture, Youth and Community Development. The complimentary event was organised by the DNA Centre for Integrative Medicine and Wellness in collaboration with the Thalys Spa at the Madinat Jumeirah, as well as the Aesthetica Clinic, where the event took place. The day began with a relaxing hour-long yoga session on the Madinat Jumeirah Resort's private beach, which was guided by a Thalys Spa yoga instructor. Throughout the day, doctors, dermatologists, surgeons and nutritionists were on hand to give advice on healthy aging, balancing life, boosting well-being, learning to relax and manage stress. Guests were also treated to a selection of all-natural food items from live cooking stations, offering healthy snacks. According to experts at the event, wellness is much more than simply the absence of sickness. And the fundamental objective for celebrating Global Wellness Day here in the UAE is to raise awareness on the topic of wellness among people in the Emirates. This awareness is critical to reducing the epidemic of chronic diseases that are prevalent in the UAE, such as obesity, diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure and high cholesterol.
Wellness is really about your connecting with yourself first and then bringing balance and harmony in your lives. Today, medicine has progressed to a point that we could do a lot through DNA testing, through regular checkups, through a proper lifestyle, proper nutrition based upon your individual DNA that then allows you to have a very specific personalized lifestyle plan, exercise, proper sleep, stress management, and of course proper nutrition, and where indicated the proper use of supplements and nutritional supplements and vitamins. All of this comes under wellness.
Wellness in general is a big question. I think I actually devoted my life to wellness ever since I was younger. I was involved in sport and now it's part of my career. So obviously I have a passion for wellness itself. You know, I think to be well is quite a broad word. In my role at Thalys Fitness, we obviously promote wellness through fitness. And this day set up today, the Global Wellness Day, is a fantastic initiative, just obviously to highlight wellness and get more people involved in wellness as well.
And finally, looking to other news now, the taste of a mother's home-cooked meal always remains embedded in our memories. And a few Dubai residents attempted to replicate recipes as they took part in the Grandma's Recipe Cooking Contest, which was held over the weekend. After a cook-off between 8 finalists, it was Lubna Asif's Mudhi Kebab, which allowed her to walk away with a gift hamper and jewellery and to be crowned the winner of the Arabian Courtyard's Grandma's Recipe Contest. Lubna is the third-generation cook carrying her great-grandmother's speciality. Organised by the Arabian Courtyard Hotel, the competition, now in its 7th year, received around 70 recipe submissions, of which 8 were shortlisted to take part. Commenting on the recipes, the executive chef, who was heading the jury panel, said that the presentation of a meal remains crucial, particularly in the hospitality industry. For Lubna, preparing her meal in a professional environment was a memorable experience and was a proud moment to share the essence of her grandmother's cooking.
I think secret ingredient is love, inspiration from my mother and from my nani, grandmother. This is inspiration and love. No, nothing secret, I think. Nothing is normal, simple ingredients are there. Nothing new, nothing secret there. Specialty of this muthi kebab is they are prepared in tomato sauce. Not little fried and then cook in the tomato sauce. That is the specialty of this kebabs.
These are, of course, ancient recipes which their grandmothers have brought forward and passed over to them. And then when we judge, we do what we see is first the presentation, where you say the eyes eat first. right? And then we taste the food, and then from there we decide which is best. It's completely different because they use, if it is Indian and Pakistani cuisine, the spice range is a little bit higher than what the Westerners or the other, like the continental stuff is.